Hello everyone and welcome to the final episode of Season 4 of beating Gran Turismo 2 with a single car where I basically used this beautiful car, a Lancia Stratos that is now in its rally car version, to beat the entire game with it. Well, almost, as today we're gonna go for the final two races, the Laguna Seca Endurance and the special stage R5 Endurance. Cubester Finale. Yep, indeed, it's the Cubester Finale. So, without further ado, let's immediately jump onto the first of the two races remaining. That one being the Laguna Seca Endurance. A race where the only endurance where you face GT500 cars in a track that initially I always thought that it was kinda easy because it's Laguna Seca and opponents tend to fuck up a lot. But doing this challenge with as of now with 4 cars, the Lancia being the 4th one, I noticed that it's not as easy as I thought. Considering that in order to be faster than the opponents, especially for the GTWC opponents, you need to play very well. Alright, so by the way, wait. Dang, I used the wrong gear setting. I set the wrong gear setting. My bad. I have 2 Laguna Seca setups that I use throughout this run, but the second one, that is the one I'm doing right now, if I can read my own writing sometimes, it's actually better. It's actually better and makes the car a bit faster, thanks to the fact that it has slightly less acceleration because of the auto setup being higher, but it always does the turns at a relatively high RPM, meaning a pretty good speed. We have the Supra's opponent, which is fantastic to see. We have the strongest opponent in this endurance. Well, the strongest opponent of the GT500 in general, as it gave me quite a lot of problems, that freaking car, especially with the Tomikaira run, as far as I remember. The Tomikaira run, it gave me so many problems. Another car that I kinda love seeing, but at the same time I hate it sometimes seeing, is the Nissan 300 ZX GT500, the GT500 version 1. My goodness, that car, it's super fast. It really is. But it tends to make quite a lot of mistakes, especially on Apricot Hill. In any case, end of lap 1 on the final turn. We overtake the Mobile 1 NSX and probably will go back to last or 5th place probably, as in a short while it will lose the his AI status. I noticed that whatever car is in first place, it is slightly faster than normal. And you can see that car going really fast right now. technically doesn't. It's not that fast. That NSX. One day, and I also got another experience with another car one day. That one being the Alpha 155 on the Gran Turismo All-Stars event here at Laguna Seca. It started in first place, and it was going so fast that it was like 2 seconds away from the rest of the opponents. And in that race, there was also like a Toyota GT1. This race I did it like offline one day. I was just chilling, like I think a few months ago, and I noticed this thing, and I was like, what the heck is going on? Like the Alpha 155 being that fast? No way. Then once I managed to overtake that Alpha 155, like it instantly went last. And it's not because I messed up with that car by, I don't know, like throwing it toward the wall or stuff. It's just that like once overtaken, it starts to remember how shit it is. Ow. There's never a race I did without bumping onto a wall. Goodness. While it is super fun to play with this car, sometimes it's super hard to not hit the walls. By the way, I wonder, since I do like laps that are a 117 for now, I wonder how many laps I'll be able to do before pitting. I really wonder. Like in the previous endurances with the Stratos, I managed to go to continue. Like in the Rome endurance, I managed to do 21 laps before pitting. And it was also a super risky strategy because the 21st lap was like one that I had to do with red tires, which is super hard. It's super hard going fast with those tires. I guess in this endurance maybe 25 laps, but I don't know. Who knows? We're gonna see in well, 20 laps probably. Alright. I guess the opponents can't beat me. Yo, Deviants, welcome to the stream. I guess the opponents can't beat me as well. It is understandable as well. It is understandable that it's lap 5 and I'm so far away. Since, for all of you who don't know, in endurance races, I always say it every single time I do one, but in endurance races, opponents are 3 seconds slower than usual. So yeah, if you already managed to beat the GT500, like this endurance is mostly a joke, mostly. Unless you are the Tommy Kaira ZZS Coupe, which, well, it was pretty close. It was pretty close. It was even more close, the Rome Endurance. I bought a roguelike survival game, ouch, well, a roguelike survival game today. It turned out to be an H game. Oh no, they baited you. Oh no, they baited you. I never remember to like be baited by a video game, I think, or maybe not, I don't know. Well, but one day I got baited. I actually got baited about the price of a game. So basically, I was like 9 years old, I think I was 9 years old. Like we got me and family go to the mall, you know, and in one of the alleys there was like one of the alleys of the main oh god, I'm forgetting the name of. I forget English sometimes. Goodness. But anyways, well basically in one alley I saw the Iron Man the video game. All right, but it was in a place where the tag price was of another game, and it was like 15 euros or stuff like that. If I remember correctly, it was 15 euros. And upon seeing that price, me being really naive, I didn't see the name written on that price tag, the name of the game written on that price tag, and I thought it was the price tag of Iron Man the video game. And I went to my mom and was like, hey, it's cheap, can I have it? Okay, sure, fine. Then we go to go and buy all the stuff that we picked, and I noticed that the game costed like 49 euros. And when I saw that price tag appearing, I was like, pretend nothing has happened, and the first thing literally my mom saw in the payment check was literally the price of that video game, and she was pretty mad. But I played Iron Man the video game. Then, and it was shit as fuck. No, really, it's a shit again. No, okay. No, gotta be honest. It's not this AAA game you expect, okay? Like, for a child, who the heck cares, right? You see Iron Man, you play with Iron Man. That's what matters. That's all that matters. I played quite a lot that game. I think I replayed that game a few times. When I was a child, then literally not even a few months after buying it, like, totally forgot about that game. Totally forgot. Well, until any time I see I see my physical copy of Iron Man the video game. My goodness. My goodness. I remember, like, especially the first mission. And how fast I managed to become back then. Since I knew the game quite well, I was really hooked into that, and I always have a nice memory of me going super fast in the first mission of the game. Then I went for more serious games. Our type final being one of them a few years later. Now, in reality, I don't remember if I actually started my journey on becoming defeating our type final at our typer difficulty. I don't remember if I started at 10 years old. But I remember that my journey ended when I was 11. As when I was 11, like when I was 11, I did what I always refer to as my 3 biggest achievements ever. One, I totally forgot about it. The second one being a score run in our type final, being a 1.5 million score, obtaining a 1.5 million score with just a Cerberus. My god, what a run! And it was also a 1cc setting, and I did FC, by the way. I still remember that when I managed to get that high score. And then you died on FC. No. In that Cerberus run, when I was 11, I didn't die on FC. In fact, I remember that, like, after the credits, like, I gently posed my controller on the desk. I went in the kitchen. I picked a bottle of water and started drinking. Then, like, without ever saying a word while doing all this, going back in my room, picking again the controller, saving the game in the slowest way possible, and then turning off the console. I still remember that freaking day. I don't remember if right after I went sleeping, because I remember it was like morning. It was morning. I did it in the morning, and I was also alone at home, as far I remember. So yeah, I haven't played R-Type for. Ow! Wall! I was touching one of the walls of death. No, I don't wanna spin. By the way, give me a sec, because I don't see your comments quite well. I always have to turn my head like 90 degrees on my right to see your comments, and I haven't played R-Type for a while now. Can we compete on PC now? With 60 Dynamite I died. I died on FC. That was a bummer, because I could have obtained probably 200,000 more points from that run, or 1,000, I don't remember. Can we compete the PC now? I don't have R-Type Final 2/3 installed on my PS5. Plus, I don't have on my PS5 right now the Japanese account I have, and the Japanese game, of course. So like for the Asian, I can't go in the Asian servers. I'm still mad that Final 2 nerfed Needle Force and Cyclone Force, such a waste. Well, Needle Force, okay. Yeah, it's a shame, honestly. At least for Needle Force. Because, you know, Needle Force was always super strong. Well, in R-Type Delta being a force, well, it's strong whenever you have the force attached. Plus, well, the technique I discovered where you basically throw the force while being super close to an enemy. So to make things even faster, but that needs a lot of precision. And in Final 1, well, Final 1, like, just detach the force and you basically won. What I always love about R-Type Final especially is that you have complete freedom in what to use, and no matter what you're going to use, like, everything is strong enough to beat the game. Everything is strong enough to beat the game, because when I became really good at that game, I noticed that the game was developed in a way that any ship, except maybe 2, can beat the game. Any ship. And we're talking about 101 ships. Of course, there are ships that are way more harder than the others, but the damage output, you can perform the same damage output, or at least the one you need, with almost every ship in the game. And it seems like I'm having a bit of a hard time in breaking the corkscrew. I'm failing at getting the right breaking point. Goodness. Alright. It is the selling point of the POW. Well, being strong, yeah. It is the selling point. Okay, you know, at first when I discovered of Needle Force not being that great when it touched at first I thought, well, probably the lasers are good, well, like they are strong probably, and yeah, it's not that they are like they improved the lasers, but red laser is kinda odd. Blue laser is always blue laser. It was never strong. Well, in reality, in R-Type Delta, it was the strongest laser if used correctly. But I prefer the final version where it got nerfed a lot to give more space to red laser. And yellow laser actually is quite strong in R-Type Final 2. It's quite strong. I love yellow laser being strong. I always love whenever a yellow laser is strong. Because you don't see every day a ship that uses a vertical laser to deal a lot of damage. Aside from, well, how's it called again? Echidna, Cerberus, Hades, and Charon. Needle Force DX is even crazier in Final. Needle Force DX is worse than Needle Force Beast. In Final 1. Is worse. And no, I'm not talking about when it's detached. Because they are kinda the same. Basically. Kinda. And sometimes you have to, you must do certain sections with your force attached and the lasers just are shit. Like all three of them. They are way worse. Like way more worse. Especially Red Laser. Red Laser, like you can, with Needle Force DX, the Red Laser, if I remember correctly, like it's one of the few lasers where you can actually deal 0 damage, and the game still counts it as damage. Well, like the game shows you that you're doing damage, but in reality you're doing 0. it's so weird to see every single time. It's so weird to see. If Arrowhead cannot beat the game, then the game has bad design. True. But they designed it more for ships that are way worse. And believe it or not, they designed it for well, ships that aren't as great as Arrowhead. And a few examples are honestly the TLs. Because the TLs, like, they are really tricky to use. But there are some techniques that allow you to be pretty safe on most of the schemes, even FC. Well, in FC there is actually a trick that it's stupid, but it works, and it's the shadow beat dance. By the way, I never understood why they removed the shadow beat dance, honestly. It's such a nice trick that has no usage aside from super specific sections, or well, super specific conditions. But yeah, they removed it in Final 2, and well, it's a bummer. By the way, it's lap 20 and I still have orange tires. I'm pretty much happy. I'm pretty much happy about it. I am really happy with it. Because like that means that probably the car can do, I think at least 23 laps before reaching red tires. I think. I never used Needle Force Attached. Needle Force Attached is actually, well, it's actually really good in Final 1. It's actually really good. It works, of course. If you have a lot of enemies and you need to deal with all of them, well, detaching it is actually way better, of course. Corridor of Hell, like, if you don't go with the Force Detached, well, technically, if you go Force Detached, you're kind of going random in Corridor of Hell. If you go for the Force Attached, in that case, I prefer going for a blue laser, just because you have many more lasers and almost all enemies are just a one-hit kill type of enemy. So the more the lasers, the better. And okay, I received a notification on my smartphone. Oh well. At least they're not calling me for extra work. By the way, speaking of extra work, I got called this morning for extra work. God damn it. They called me and they needed my expertise, and yeah. I went there. I was like, why am I working on a Sunday? Why am I working on a Sunday when I do an 8-hour 5-day job? But you know. But yeah. Work. Tell them to find another frike. they should hire more, right? Well, just hire more. No, but really. By the way, I have red tires now. Okay, pit at lap 22. No, seriously. Speaking of work, like, I guess one of the best solutions. Like, I know there are some workplaces where they're experimenting, like a 4-day week, a 4-day job, and from the statistics that they're gathering, like, it seems that it works. Because they noticed an increase in productivity or stuff like that. Like, they saw an increase, they saw a crash on a wall. They saw a crash in the economy of Lancia Stratos. Like, they started, Lancia Stratos started crashing all at once. No more Lancia Stratos. No more collection. Man, I'm such a bad driver sometimes. No, all right. Okay, little tangent here. But like, from the statistics, as far as I know, like, they saw an increase in productivity by applying a 4-day week job. Seems to work, but at that point, I guess they should hire more, right? Just use Terminator or Laser DX on that corridor, problem solved. Well, when it comes to R-Type final for me, like, I always think as if I always pick in a way where I always want that every single ship can win this, what I want. Like, I want, like, Corridor fell. Okay, there is a general strategy. It works with all ships, period. And well, I actually found it. I also made a video back then when I did. I remember spending an entire day in figuring it out. And well, it's not like the best of techniques, but it works. It's kind of consistent. And I was pretty proud when I found it. I was really proud of myself. Ah, grass. When I got haters, I was like, I'm to die bit. And bounce lightning wave cannon. I see bounce lightning wave cannon as too unreliable, honestly. I don't know why. I don't know why. I see it as unreliable. Is it stupid? Yes. Do I still think that it's better not using it? Depends on the case. If I must use it, so be it. There are sections where you must go for a wave cannon shot in order to go through. But bounce lightning wave cannon, like if you wanna focus onto a single enemy, like you need to be at point blank. Otherwise, it will just go in other places, and I don't want that. Actually, there is one wave cannon that it is better that you do not shoot at point blank, and that being Misty Lady's wave cannon. If you shoot it point blank, you deal 0 damage. And apparently, it is better to hit the enemy when the wave cannon is going upwards, because when it goes upwards, how can I say it? It spreads a bit more and deals kind of more damage. And actually, I used this sort of thing in the Misty Lady No Miss I did. I think a year ago I did it. The Misty Lady No Miss. I don't remember anymore. A year and a half ago. Oh, I don't remember. By the way, I was just no he'll intercept the red guns with Nightfall. Ooh, with Nightfall. I remember managing to do that mission without healing with just 2 rifles. And that's it. I remember doing it with the Scudder. I think I did it with the Scudder and nothing else. Or the Ransetsu AR, or one of the Ransetsus. No, I think the Ransetsus. Just 2 of them, and did it. I remember managing to do every single mission without healing once, as far as I remember. Because back then in Armored Core 6, I felt like S rank, you can't get S rank if you heal. With a few exceptions. Well, no, not with a few exceptions. Like with the exception of when you use the supply stuff. When you use that one, I thought I was like I used it, got S ranks, and I was like, oh, so I can use it. All right, let's go for it. I destroyed Michigan super quick with Medstomp Ortus. Oh. Yeah, I can see that. Ow, 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 of death, wall of death. Alright. I did a spin. We all know what that means, right? We all know what that means. Not that the PlayStation notification turns on. By the way, why? I'm gonna place it a bit away, and there you go. We have a cube star. We have the first cube star. I lost control. Of the car, and the cube star appears. As a reminder that I suck at driving sometimes. No, yeah, in Armored Corps, oh, come the fuck on. Don't tell me. No way. I'm not saying anything. No, I'm not gonna say anything. No, I'm not gonna say anything. You know, I'm not gonna say anything. I deserve it. I just deserve it. I just deserve it. Like two mistakes in so few. Two mistakes in such a short amount of time. It's insane. Never happened to me. Throughout this entire run. With the Lancia Stratos, it has never happened to me that I made such mistakes in a short amount of time. By the way, give me a sec, cause I need still the comment problem I said earlier. I really need to turn my head sometimes. No, I need to turn my head, but like sometimes I don't see them pretty well, so I need to stop just for a second. Let's see. It was crazy. Then after I no heal all mission, someone told me all I had to do is just destroy some enemies and don't restart the checkpoints. Yeah, exactly. But I'm glad I didn't know about that, because it made me strategize as to what is the best way to complete it without healing. Alright, sometimes for certain missions I just went ape mode. And literally started being as aggressive as possible and going super random. But with other missions, I really had to think a lot about it. And actually, for intercept the red guns, when I saw that, I used just two rifles. And if I remember correctly, I used the Ransetsus. Well, actually, it's possible to check it as I streamed the moment I got S rank in intercept the red guns the first time. So I can check. And yeah, I thought, well, it was that simple. Fine. As simple as getting S rank in one mission on Armored Core Silent Line, where all you need is just a rifle, nothing else. Like just a rifle, go fast. You just use a rifle, a laser blade sometimes. That's it. End of the mission. And congratulations for the S rank. I remember like hating that mission so much because I wasn't managing to figure out a way to S rank. I wasn't understanding if I was too slow or I was doing something wrong. But no, all you needed was just bring a freaking rifle. Don't make me another cube star. No, I promise I'm not gonna spin too many times. I'm not gonna do that. I promise. We're at 1/3 of the race. And I like, there are enough cubes with this space. There are enough cube stars. There are enough of them. Really. By the way, when did I do that 116.6 as best lap? I don't know. Oh well. I remember restarting the whole mission after accidentally used repairs at boss fights. Dang. Well, I remember using the terminal armor for that same reason. And if I remember correctly, it helped me in the air boss fight. If I recall correctly, I won because of terminal armor without healing. If I recall. My most fun of 86 challenge is using Headbringer to no heal all mine. Dang, that was quite a run. That was really quite a run. It was impressive. It was really impressive. As someone who's not good at all mine, it's really impressive. The one I had the challenge run I had the most fun with was honestly kicking IBC's ass. It honestly was kicking IBC's ass. And I also did it with the AC that back then was the lightest AC in the game. Because I didn't know back then like the threshold for doing the least amount of damage, and I was like, well, the less is the weight, the less is the damage. Kicking IBs, I remember you headbutted to death. I did, but the challenge I had fun the most in trying to get it, in trying to get that run, was kicking Ibis. I really had so much fun. It wasn't easy. I kind of struggled on phase 2 back then, but it was a time I was still unaware of many stuff that happened during that fight. So basically, yeah. Headbutting Ibis to death without OS tuning, which by the way, if you use OS tunings, you deal more damage, meaning that it takes at least an hour less guaranteed to beat Ibis. Headbutt only. Guaranteed 1 hour less. And yeah, I'm super proud of that achievement, as I think I am still the only person in the world that has done such feat. I think, unless someone proves me wrong, proves me that I'm wrong, and I hope that will be the case, honestly. But still, like, I am super proud of what I did. No one's going to break your record. Well, I hope that in the future, at least people, like, someone tries headbutt only with OS tunings, aside from kick, of course, because if you have the kick enabled, like there might occur occasions where you kick without wanting it and just lose a run. Imagine happening as the final hit. Heartbreaking. Alright. But I really hope someone does it. I really hope. Or at least gives it a try. I'll be glad to help whoever tries. And that's pretty much about it. Dude, that headbutt was not just crazy, it's insanity. I remember, though, when I managed to beat that challenge, I made a clip that I posted both on Facebook, on the Armor Core Facebook page, and on the Armor Core Reddit, and especially on the Armor Core Reddit. I remember, like, people were all like, dude, are you okay? Or like, hope your family knows that you're still alive. Like whenever I was receiving those comments, like I was laughing because, like, I'm aware of what I did, of course, but it's something that I really wanted to do as someone who, like, understood so well that boss that I wanted to do the hardest of the challenges. Well, technically the hardest of the challenges will be headbutt no hit, but that one is insanity even for me, of course, for reasons that I hope I don't have to explain. But yeah, I slept over the stream, then I woke up and to see you winning. Yeah, I beat it. I landed the final headbutt when it was 1 a.m. 1:13 a.m. I think it was 1:13 a.m. in my time zone. Stuff like that. And it's so funny because, like, the final headbutt was also a delayed headbutt because the AC wasn't managing to hit Ibis because of hitbox shenanigans. But when I managed, boom, over. It was, again, on the Armor Core Reddit, it was well received. It really was well received. To the point I got like, remember something like probably 12,000 upvotes, I think. Yeah, 12,000 upvotes, stuff like that. I never received such a big positive a post with that much well liked in general in social media. Again, I wanted to do Enforcer 2, but seeing how Kick only went, plus the fact that I was starting to feel the burnout. I basically stopped. That's pretty much about it. And all what happened, well, leads to this moment where I'm here with the Lancia Stratos doing this endurance race on the verge of reaching lap 40. Alright, so I did a pit on lap 22. But I think I'm gonna pit slightly earlier now. I think I'm gonna go for lap 42. Just so I don't have to pit at the end of the endurance at lap 88. Just that. Is it a good strategy? No. Absolutely not, I think. Do I need to do it? Yes. Again, I don't wanna do like 3 laps with red tires where I in every single corner I have the huge risk of spinning like an idiot. And placing more cube stars in the screen. Placing more cube stars on the screen. By the way, I still have a car behind me. Probably that car has green tires, and it's trying to go. It's going really fast. The car jumped. The car jumped on the uphill. Dang! I need to brake a bit earlier. Need to brake a bit earlier there. Well, I just have to do it one more time, as in this following lap, it's box time. I can already hear the management team like telling me on the radio, box, ready to box. Ah, it's the Viper, by the way. Am I right? It's the Viper. Yep. I need to brake somewhere between here and there you go. Much better. There you go. Box time. And almost an hour in the race, by the way. Almost an hour in the race. I really want to do a cup. Okay, you wanna join? I mean, here that I must complete these two endurances, so I think I'll pass. I think I'll pass. I was too fast. I was too fast there. Fortunately, I'm not the only one who does the corkscrew really badly. Like, really bad. Ow. By the way, I'm curious to see whether... I think I lapped everyone. Well, honestly, I'm not that quite sure. I don't know why I have this feeling that I didn't lap them, and if they overtake me, I'm gonna lose the position. I don't know. I'm having some Tommy Kyra PTSD right now. I'm having a lot of Tommy Kyra PTSD. And I guess it's no. Fine. Oh, by the way, no. I lapped everyone. By the way, lost the control once again, and we all know what that means. A third cube star. A third cube star right here. Almost half the race, and just 3 cube stars. Oh, you're so slow, Mobile 1 NSX. Come on. Go away. You're too slow. I guess it's foreign how. And by the way, 117 flat. A 117 flat. It's been a while since the last time I did it, I think. Why did I go that wide? I don't know. I don't know why I went that wide. Sometimes I think the controller is starting to fail on me. And I can't blame too much the controller. Like this controller, when I bought it, at first I was like, you know, it's a cheap one. It's a super cheap one. I like bought it for 15 bucks. Bought it for 15 bucks. And I love it because it has almost the same shape of an SNES controller. Which, by the way, I never played with an SNES. But I love that type of controller. And plus, I really love the directional buttons. They're really easy to use. They're pretty responsive and stuff. Maybe sometimes I really need to press a bit more. I have to like press. But still, I can't complain. Like I'm happy with what I bought. And I guess that when this controller dies, I think I'm gonna buy a second one as replacement. I really love this controller. I really love it. Plus, it's small. I don't have big hands. Really, I don't have big hands. So when it comes to using big controllers, like I always struggle. But with this controller, it's super small. I can almost press every single button with just one hand to let you understand how small this controller is. Well, maybe I'm exaggerating a bit, but well, almost. Like the controller is as big as one of my hands. And yeah, mostly I use it for whenever I play PS1 games, with the only exception being shoot 'em ups, where for shoot 'em ups I prefer going with the Xbox controller. It's a lot more precise, especially the D-pad. It's a lot more precise from my experience. It's a lot more precise. I love every single time I press. You know one thing I love about the Xbox controller? That whenever I press the D-pad, it clicks. I don't know. I just love that fact. I just love that fact. Like, you can hear the click. Almost midnight on my place to hold. For me, it is almost 6 p.m. It's almost 6 p.m. 20 minutes. In 20 minutes it will be 6 p.m. Xbox controller makes me forget about PS controller. The design is just right in my hand. Yep. I'm really used to use. I'm used to use the PlayStation controllers, so like when I saw for the first time like the Xbox design, right, with the analog stick, with the left analog stick being on top instead of being on the bottom, I was kinda confused at first. I really was super confused. But when I got the hang of it, like it was like it felt like it was much better for certain games. For certain games, I felt like it was fantastic having the D-pad on bottom. In other cases, like it was the opposite, where I was preferring having the analog stick on bottom rather than on top of the controller. But yeah, at that point I was so used, because like for a few years I used on my PlayStation 2 a Nacon controller that had the Xbox scheme, so D-pad and analog inverted. And yeah, when that Nacon stopped working, like I had to go back to the PlayStation controller, and I was having a weird feeling where like you know, I play with this type of controller for years and years, but it now it just feels so wrong using this, having both analog sticks on bottom. It feels so weird and wrong, and my cat wants to go out of the room. Let me let her go out. Alright, go. Alright. The cat is out. The cat is out. She was meowing too. Probably she wanted. Okay, alright. This one doesn't count. No, this one doesn't count for the Cubestar count. This one doesn't count for the Cubestar count. Come on, I stopped for the cat. I stopped for the cat. I wasn't focused that much anymore. Alright. By the way, I don't know yet what will be the next car for the next season of beating Gran Turismo 2 with a single car. I don't know which one to bring, cause you know, if I follow like the poll where I let you choose the next car, the car that I was going to use for this season, and have to go leaderboard based, like the next one that I'm going to use would be the Peugeot 206 S16, and then after that one the Lotus Europa. But I don't know if I want to go, because the Peugeot 206, it's a car that it's super hard to beat the game with. It can, I know for a fact. but it's super hard. I think even harder than the Tomikaira. And honestly, I honestly, like, I don't quite understand it, and the reason is as follows. Whenever I look at a car, I always check for two things: amount of horsepower and weight, at minimum. Like the Peugeot 206 doesn't weigh much and has a lot of horsepower, but still has a super hard time in trying to set fast times, at least for some tests I did offline. It has a hard time. Either I still have to find a better setup, or it's just the way I already saw. Being hard. Being really, really hard. Using PS controller since AC1 than Xbox game install my heart. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. I really know the feeling. I really know the feeling. Again, played with PlayStation controller since I was 3. Then moved on to that Nacon controller. Started playing with that one, and then it arrived the Xbox controller, and then the Xbox controller arrived. It's not that I prefer now playing with Xbox controllers. Now I don't care which type of controller I used. I'm used with both now. The problem is that if I use one type of controller for too much time, if I have to switch, I'm gonna have a hard time. But being the adaptive person I am, like, it doesn't take me too much time. But still, when I switch back, maybe I have the first 30 minutes / hour of gameplay where it's as if I'm a super noob at video games. Really. Speaking of being super adaptive, like, I am so adaptive. Like, whenever I go to sleep, like, if I sleep say like at 10 p.m. the next day, like, my body will feel super tired at exactly 10 p.m. because it wants to sleep. It knows it wants to sleep. Unless I slept a bit during the day. And the fourth cube star is here. In a short while, the fourth cube star. Damn it. I spawned 4 times throughout this entire endurance. And there are many laps to go. The cube star counter is increasing. felt really good playing Verdict Day with an Xbox controller. Even better with Last Raven. With Last Raven, I honestly prefer the PlayStation controller. No. Yeah, the PlayStation controller, but just because I have the analog stick on the bottom. I prefer having that one there. Really. I don't know. For me, it's just weird to play Armor Core Last Raven with the Xbox controller. I can't. I fail to like to adapt. One of the few occasions where I really fail to adapt at something, and just go with the PlayStation controller, a PlayStation like controller. But we all know that deep in our hearts, all we want is a Nintendo 64 controller, like, come on. By the way, never played with a Nintendo 64, never had one. I never had one. I've always had PlayStations. And well, as for Nintendo, the only ones I have are ADS and the Wii. And well, pretty recently, the Nintendo Switch. Which, by the way, I really struggle with the Switch controller every single time I use it. And I used it a few times. Like, that controller always makes my fingers hurt. Even more than when I use the classic PlayStation 1 inputs, especially in racing games. You know, you always hold the X button to accelerate, and after many hours of play, like, your thumb freaking hurts. Yeah, the Switch is the same, but especially with middle fingers. For me, both middle fingers, I always like, they always hurt a lot. Oh, by the way, I see a Calsonic Skyline pitting. My eyes are very heavy. I must hibernate now. See you had the Vians. Have a nice sleep, and thanks for watching. Alright, it's time for the final third of the race. Car engine ASMR, the sound of this Lancia Stratos is beautiful. The sound of this car is beautiful. But you know what the best car sound is? The one that the Renault Space F1 has. No one can beat that sound. No one. Not even the washing machine Demio A spec. Not even the washing machine. Cubester. Alright, guess I'm gonna pit in this lap. What engine would it even have? The Cubestar. The best engine in the world, of course. The best engine in the world. The one who can beat the Thrust SSC2. It's the best car ever. The Cubestar is the best car ever made. And the fastest car ever made, the most resistant car ever made. If someone tries to crash onto the Cubestar doesn't get a single scratch. But the other car becomes the other car becomes like it breaks into pieces, into many pieces. We know the rules. We know the rules. And oh wait, did I just? Oh shit. I need to insert. It's the first time that I actually am going to place 5 Cubestars in the screen at the same time. If I can find the image here. Browse. Let me find a Cubestar. And let's go for this one. Let me reduce just a bit the size of it. And I guess I have to reduce the size of all Cubestars, because it's starting to become like the screen is starting to get filled with Cubestars, many Cubestars. Let me place them all close to each other, and there we go. There we go. And this is all because I didn't pit. And this is all because I forgot to pit. And by the way, Cubestar mentioned, and I started losing, and I lost control of the car, summoning another Cubestar, making the Cubestar count to 5. Again, it's the first time with the Cubestar count of 5. Alright, time to pit. And in a short bit, well, in 20 more laps, it will be time for the final pit. But before that, I have to do 20 laps. I brake too late. I really brake too late. Oh, come on. Come on, really? Dang, I'm struggling. I'm really struggling. At doing that torque sometimes. Well, I managed to control the car, even when it's on the verge of losing control. Like, really. Sometimes it's super hard, and considering that I have a harder time whenever I have green tires than when I have orange tires in a corkscrew. It's incredible to think about that. I think I have the chance for setting a lap record, you know? And I lost the chance. I lost the chance. Oh, come on. Really? I did a corkscrew very fast, but I messed up on the following corner. Ah, man. That sucks. It really was. It really had the chance. Well, maybe on lap 69. Maybe on lap 69. Who knows? Nah, I don't think so anymore. Oh man. Constantly hitting the walls. No, what a jump I did. Dang, that was bad. I entered in the cork perfectly, but that jump messed up everything. No. Oh well. Oh well. Lap 69 completed. At least that. We're getting closer and closer to the end of the endurance race. And after this one, it will be time. After Laguna Seca, it will be time for the final event. The special stage R5 endurance. That 50 lap endurance that I always do as last. No, I hate that the car jumps. I hate that the car jumps. Man. It's been a while since last time I saw a car around me. I wonder where is everyone? You know, I don't even see them in the box. Oh, there it is, a car. There it is, a car. Look at that. I can see it in the distance. And also I did a lap record. I got a purple there. Ow. Whether I do the Laguna Seca or Rome Endurance, I always have to use the Escudo to hurry the hell up. Well, the Escudo is so strong. And actually, you wanna see a funny thing about the Escudo, maybe after ending even Special Stage R5, because like the car, we all know how powerful the Escudo is, right? We all know. But like, do you wanna see how much powerful it really is? By just applying the gear trick. The reverse gear trick, by the way. The reverse gear trick, because the gear trick doesn't give the car too much acceleration, or at least it gives less than the reverse gear. I can literally show you a race at Special Stage R5 with the Escudo in the Gran Turismo All-Stars event, where if I play perfectly, if I play perfectly, I think I'll be able to like lap every opponent. No, almost every opponent. I think the lister I can lap it, that's for sure, in just 5 laps. But can you do it with the drag 180SX? No. And that no, unfortunately. That no. Unless we're talking about Super Speedway. In Super Speedway, I think it can. The dragger can lap the opponents in just 5 laps. I don't know though. And by the way, on Special Stage R5, best I managed to do with the Escudo was like a lap under a minute. Which is insane when I think about it. It's really insane. No wonder the car is one of the most expensive cars in the game. No wonder. Alongside the Cultus and well, the Space F1 is more a meme than it's more a meme. Other cars that cost 2 millions? I don't remember all of them. But there are other cars that cost 2 million. right? By the way, at lap 80, I'm gonna pit. So I'll do the final 10 laps with green tires, pretty much safe, and that's about it. Ouch. I see that there is the Mobile 1 NSX in front of me. I don't think I'll be able to catch it, considering that I'm not even going for doing really fast laps, even though I could still. I prefer playing safe. It seems that I'm getting closer. It really seems like it. Prefers playing safe, says the guy with 5 cube stars. I tried to not spin. I really tried. Come on. Why do you have to remind me that I suck at times? No, but really. Thinking again about the moments where I lost control of the car, like they were really stupid. Especially the one where I lost control here on turn 1. It was so silly the way I lost control. Really. Ow. fine. Time for the final pit. Oh, someone's pitting alongside me. Did I see correctly or not? No. No one's pitting. No one's pitting. I'm the only one who's pitting. Alright, and time for doing the final 10 laps of this endurance race with the Calsonic Skyline that overtook me. But I'm gonna catch that car. I'm gonna catch it. Rest assured. Ow. If only I get green tires quickly. Go away, Calzone. I don't think this is a fast lap, right? I did a 116.8. I guess that if I do the same, with the exception of not hitting the wall in the penultimate corner, I think I'll be able to get. Hey buddy, I'm here wishing you a nice stream. Hey, hi Lazo, welcome to the stream and thanks for the wishes. So far so good. Going with this fantastic Lancia Stratos. On the verge of concluding the Laguna Seca Endurance and therefore the penultimate event that this car can do, as it already proved it can beat the main game being Nationals, Internationals, and the Gran Turismo World Championship, plus all the special events that this car can do. It's an absolute beast. It's unfortunate that in order to win this car, you need to win an endurance race. And then after this, time to face your imposter on Tahiti Rally. Oh, right. Well, I'm not, I don't know if with the 60 frame per second hack that I'm using right now, it just fucks up the ghost on rally races, but I think it does. I remember like noticing that the ghosts try to make the start, but they instantly like crash onto the wall and they don't do the race at all. Like they get stuck in the beginning of the race. As long as you believe you are speed, everything is possible. Dang. I really believed that I was fast when I did the Miata run. I really believed. And I believed even more when I did the Tomikaira run. Man, those two runs were really hard, considering that those two cars aren't powerful, but still able to beat the game single-handedly. It's as if bringing, you know what it feels like? It feels like playing Armored Core 2 with just the starter AC, and no limit release. By the way, it's possible. By the way, fun fact, it's possible to beat Armored Core 2 with just the starter AC and no limit release, ever. Like, you don't need it. And no optional parts, of course. Like, just starter AC. On some missions, though, you need to make the AC a bit lightweight by removing some parts. But yeah, you can. Damn, that's hard. You know, actually, what are the hardest missions with starter AC? Like, the one where you get the Kagasawa, because it's kinda RNG. Like, winning with starter AC, it's RNG. Because it depends on what your allies do. And then final mission, because, well, it's final mission. But, well, I did manage back in the past. I actually uploaded that video where I defeated Klein's second phase with starter AC and no limit release. You can find it on my channel. It's always there. It's always there, available to be seen. And it actually requires having a bit of knowledge on a technique, on a movement technique that is the quick turn. Yes, you heard right. You can quick turn in Armored Core 2. And no, it's not because there are the extensions, but because it's kind of weird. You can basically, like, after you do an overboost, like if only one leg is touching the ground, if you move sideways at the correct time, you turn at a much higher rate, like much faster. And Klein with starter AC you need to do that for every single time you overboost. And overboosting is your insane technique. Like, it's the technique you need to avoid these attacks. Actually, when you look at Klein's AI, it's quite easy. Although it kinda, how can I say it? It's kinda bullshit, cause it's kinda bullshit not because of his AI, but because of the weapons he uses. How do you even know this stuff? One day I saw a tweet from a Japanese player, and I saw that like but in that case it didn't use that trick to turn, but just to move at a faster rate. To just move on the other side at a faster rate. Then I just discovered, by myself I discovered that I could quick turn basically and use that to beat Klein. Still, it was hard as heck. It was super hard, really. Because I also did it, I think, on a hard mode, which meant that I had a smaller hitbox. A smaller, hitbox for aiming. It was hard. It really was hard. But when I managed to do it after so many attempts, I literally jumped out of happiness. I mean, beating myself with a starter AC. And by the way, I also discovered that like first phase, it's totally trivial because Klein's first phase, you can cheese it by staying at 130 meters, and you just run in circles. All you need to do is run in circles, is circling around Klein, but always stay at 130 meters. And sometimes he tries to move, he tries to stop circling. You just need to be prepared for when it does that, because it does it for literally a second. Or no, half a second. And if you go behind him, so basically, wait, let me start from the beginning. So you start the fight against Klein, all right? So first phase, naturally he attacks because it's a boss fight. It's a boss fight. It's an enemy. He attacks. But if you manage to circle around him and always stay at 130 meters, at a certain point, if you manage to stay for like 15-20 seconds in that state, he will stop attacking. He will never attack anymore if you manage to stay at that distance, at that angle. If you go closer, he will start attacking once again. If you go away a little bit more than 130 meters, I think it was 130 meters, he will attack once again. So it basically means that you can do whatever you want with Klein's first phase. Well, except blading. Well, technically you can also blade. You can create a state where maybe it doesn't attack, you get close, you blade, and then, well, it will start attack, and then you go back at doing the same thing over and over. In any case, got the win here in this endurance race, in this fantastic endurance race. Time to move on onto the final event, but before going there, I'd love to see the prize car, because I'm really curious to see which car I got, whether being the rally car or the race car. Let's see. I hope it's not the rally car. And of course I get the rally car. And of course I get the rally car. I hate the Celica rally car. I don't like it. I love the Celica. I love this model of the Celica, but I don't like the rally car version. Ah dear. Burn the piece. Burn APC. Alright, by the way, we got the win, so the cube stars will go away for now. And time to go for the final race. Final race of this run. Good afternoon, Lancia Stratos. Good afternoon, Dutch. Welcome to the stream. Right in time to see the beginning of SS Route 5 endurance race. Well, it's very late now, so I gotta go. Good night, Line. Good night, Liesel. Thanks for watching. Alright, so I don't have any gear setting for R5. I'm honest here. I don't have a gear setting. But I guess I'm gonna use my the setup that I have for Apricot Hill. I think it will work just as fine. I think, and I hope. 4.2, 1.852, and 1.473. There we go. And it's time. It's time. Let's begin the final race. Burn the coral, and our job will be over. You learn all the cubesters. Undo the price carp. Undo the price car. I should have sold it. I should have sold the car. By the way, I'm facing the dream team. I'm literally facing the dream team. Both the R390s, both the GT1s, and then the GT40. The dream team. Oh my goodness! Wow, I feel honored. I really feel honored. And I'm already in the lead. And I'm already in the lead. This car is so powerful. This car is really too powerful. Ow. Unlike the 037 in the A-Spec mode, that car is in Bazooka. It's the rummy of GT2 A-Spec. The 037. Alright. Oh, by the way, I speaking of the A-Spec mod, I was thinking about it yesterday actually. I think yesterday, yeah. Like there is, so in the A-Spec mod there is the Renault Twingo, right? But I don't remember what is the maximum amount of horsepower that car can have. The Lancia 037. It's a car that competed in JGTC. And it only competed once, and it didn't win. In fact, it got dumpstered. Oh, the 037. Wait, the 037 isn't also a car that was used in rallies. I don't remember. No, I don't think. Although, why am I remembering, like, playing a rally game with the 037 in it? I think they nerfed it in 1.2, so it only makes up to 130 horsepower. Now, dang, if it has 130 horsepower, It means it can do the Apricot Hill Endurance, by the way. It can do the Apricot Hill Endurance. Imagine seeing a Twingo beating a Supra. Or an RX-7 FD. Yeah, the 037 that competed in JGTC was a rally model that got retrofitted to fit the GT500 category. Yeah, okay, I was remembering right then. The Twingo is just concealing its power, to be honest. It could be the GT1 here, it just doesn't want. I mean, the number says 130 horsepower, but in its soul it has 800, right? It has 800 horsepower. It's like Dante from DMC, powerful but lazy. By the way, before doing this stream, I was just looking at the explanation of the speedrun of the MC1 100% at Dante Must Die difficulty. I was looking at that, and dang, that's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting, seeing the techniques and stuff. I stopped midway because, well, it's an hour and 30 minutes long, and I stopped halfway because, well, I had to stream. 130, just that they forgot there's another 0. From the channel I showed you, yeah, the speedrunner one. Yep. I'm seeing a bit of video. Like, I saw, well, the video you shared to me, and I also saw, I saw his speedrun in normal mode, the any percent one. Because it was insane. It was insane seeing all the techniques he pulled off. The game has so much tech, and people believe there's more than we don't know about yet, and hidden in the JP side of the community. Inspired by this, we'll now learn the speedrun. No, all right. So, fun fact: one friend of mine, which is also a fan of Devil May Cry, but because when he was a child, he played DMC, like DMC, not that Devil May Cry, the DMC Devil May Cry, that one. And pretty recently he bought the HD collection and started playing DMC1. And since, well, I always love whenever he plays games. Like I was looking at his gameplay that it was sharing at me, and we were having really a lot of fun. And in the meantime, I was also looking at the speedrun, and well, because of that, I bought to the HD collection. So yeah, I bought the game. I bought the game. Well, speaking of DMC, the only ones that I played actually are DMC 1 and DMC 4. I still have to play the other ones. Especially DMC 2. Because you know, you become a true gamer when you start and finish DMC 2. You know, there's this saying, I am no gamer. I am no true gamer because I haven't played DMC 2. Did you know that DMC 2, despite its crappiness, has a pretty active speedrunning community? Nah, really? Glad to know that. Well, glad and really happy to know that. Damn, I played DMC2 on Dante Must Die. Fuck, what does that mean? But speaking... No, you made me remember. So I told you about my friend who started playing DMC1, alright? So he's not an old school gamer, right? So when he went to the Mundus fight, he was shooting as if it was a shoot 'em up with the auto shooting mode, and of course I was seeing that he was shooting very slowly, and since I didn't remember very well DMC1, despite that, like, it wasn't clicking much. And I told him, hey, are you holding the button to shoot? Yeah, why? You know, can you try just mashing the button to shoot? And he noticed that the fire rate it tripled, and he was like, no, are you fucking kidding me? The shoot 'em up section, like the first phase, exactly. When I told him to mash the button, he was flabbergasted by the bullshit that were old games, and I was like, well, I knew it, but because I know that old games didn't have an auto shooting mode, and we had to mash. Ah, dang. What a fantastic moment that was. What a fantastic moment. The game is coded to fire as fast as you can press the button, so it doesn't have a wait. As fast as you can press the button, so technically wait, but it also depends on the frames per second. Or that doesn't matter, because if it's also a frames per second thing, dang, that's nuts. That's nuts, actually. On the HD collection, the game runs at 60 frames per second, and I don't think you can unlock the frame rate. I see. Even in even in the PC version. Well, wait. If you're telling me about unlocking the frame rate, it's of course you're referring to the PC version. In the DMD speedrun, I think you're allowed to use a macro to shoot for you. I noticed that, like in the normal any percent that I saw, he was mashing between between the two buttons that you normally use to attack, right? Yeah, to attack. So yeah, it was, and it was really fast, and that guy was really fast. That guy was really fast. When I saw him literally deleting Mundus, it was amazing. It was amazing to see. It was really amazing to see. I think Triangle is an attack that lets you spin and destroy the meteors. Oh, wait, the meteor? You can destroy the meteors? I know you can destroy the... Ouch, I hit the wall. So, I know that you can destroy the boulders that Mundus tries to throw at you. I know that, but I didn't know about the meteors. Unless we're talking about referring to the same thing. Unless we're referring to the same thing. You need to destroy the orbs that make up Mundus's shield. No. Well, I saw that because, well, I saw my friend's gameplay, and I got a like memories were flowing back to me of when I completed the game a few years ago. But yeah, when I noticed that, like, in the speedrun, what they do is like instant devil trigger, then destroy the shields as fast as possible, then just mash as fast as possible to literally drain Mundus's life in that part. The meteors, I think the spin attack gives you iframes. Oh, okay, I see. The second phase, I honestly didn't understand much what it did, because, like, I know the gist of it. I know the gist of it, but I didn't quite get how he managed to survive. I just didn't understand it, and probably it's way more stupider than I think. The reason than I can think, because I saw that his life bar was 0, but he was continuing to attack, and I don't know. It's well, he won. He won. That's what matters, right? He won. The lava can't kill you. The lava can't kill you. Ah, that's why. Oh, okay. Now I understand it. I see. Okay, again, it was way stupider than I could think. Okay, so that's the reason. Okay, okay, I see, I see. So you just go fuck all. You literally go ape mode. Well, as long as it works and it's fast, right? $15 laps, no cubes there. Yep. 15 laps and no cubes there, but I feel like that in the next laps there may be a high chance of a cubes there, as I'll probably get I'm failing at controlling too well the car here in the hairpin. So there is a high chance that I will spin, or even here. If I do something very badly, it will just be a total control loss. And you know what happens when you lose control. Cloudy with a chance of cubes, sir. Indeed, prepare your sunglasses. Sunglasses and umbrella. Also, another silly fact, guns in the MC1 deal more damage than the ones in the MC2, ironically, due to the broken fire rate. Oh, really? I also heard that, like, guns in the MC1 on certain enemies are even faster than the sword. At least I heard that. But I don't know. Maybe I have to listen again, that speedrunner, because I heard something like that. Ouch. The guns in the MC2 have a slow fire rate, so their damage potentially is bad. For shadows, yeah, the big black cats. Oh, okay. By the way, I don't understand yet how those shadows work. Because, like, even though, again, I completed the game, I did it a lot of years ago, and it was so random, so, like I was just a, I don't know, your average casual player playing an old game and struggling with it, so I didn't pay much attention. And upon looking at like some sections of the speedruns, I noticed that, like, I don't kind of understand how they work. Jump on the skewer, provoke it using the skewer, jump and land on the spear, then fire away. Ow, again, ow. I think I'm gonna pit this lap. I guess it's a good lap to pit. Plus I have a red tire, so it's best I go now. And there we go. Like, another thing is Helm Crusher, the one where Dante slams his sword on the ground where he lands. When he lands, if you perform it at a high altitude, you'll deal much more damage. And this helps a lot with dealing with that. Oh, so that's why they were doing that much of that amount of damage. By the way, I'm second. And I'm not liking this. Alright, guess I need to go super fast. Now I understand why they're able to deal that much damage on Phantom 1. I told you all that I bought the game, right? And I tried to do one run without saving, just because I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to go seriously. And I went into the Phantom fight, and I saw like the speedrun technique, so I wanted to try myself. I knew that like doing the Helm Crusher on his back, I already knew beforehand that it just deals a lot of damage. But I saw that, well, in the speedruns they were doing much more damage. So I was like, oh, alright, so, well, I'm gonna try the same, and I wasn't outputting the same amount of damage. And I was wondering why. And I guess that is also the reason as to why they try to like obtain the double jump as quickly as possible, right? And actually it's like the second ability they buy right after the one that allows them to move super fast. Am I right? By the way, I'm not managing to catch the GT1, and I'm not liking... Ah, no, wait, I'm first. Wait, I'm first? Oh. I see. Oh. Ah. Wait. Ow. Ow. Sorry, I'm back. Couldn't catch that fully. What's up? Wait, what? When I was talking about me fighting Phantom 1, Phantom 1 once again, like after so many years, that basically I saw the speedrun method. I knew that method even before seeing the speedrun, but I didn't know the damage could be that high. I tried to go to face Phantom 1 in the run I was doing without saving, and I wasn't managing to do a lot of damage. So, and I was wondering why. Now that you told me that it depends on how high you are in the air, I understand the reasons now. The reasons as to why they deal so much damage on Phantom 1, and also the reason why they go for buying the double jump as early as possible, right? By the way, lap, I did a lap record. I know Stinger level 2, it's bought early in the speedrun. I know Stinger level 2 that's essential. Well, I saw that it's super essential because it helps you moving faster, like much faster than the normal. The other one being Alastor flying mode, where you go with Vortex, it's called, right? Vortex, am I right? It is called Vortex, well, Alastor flying mode. I call it that way. I don't know the exact names of the abilities, so I just go on describing them. One thing that actually flabbergasted me was the Nightmare fight and how they deal with Nightmare. I still have to check what they do in the Dante Must Die. But in normal, I saw that it's quite interesting. It's quite interesting the way they do it. All 3 fights. It's super interesting. Ouch. the way, half the race reached. Little by little, we are reaching the end. We are reaching the very end of this run that had more streams in doing the endurances than streams about completing the game until the GTWC. And actually, this is the first time that it happens. The first time ever that it happens. Yeah, Nightmare is an interesting boss, but essentially you can let it eat you for some easy damage when you beat the inside boss, which, as far as I know, it's different in every single time you face Nightmare. Like in the first one you have Phantom, in the second one Griffon, and in the third one you have Nelangelo, aka Virgil, and spoilers. Basically Nightmare has 3 cores. Each core has its own separate HP. Didn't know that. And each HP phase is divided by colors. From green, I believe, to red. Once it changes phases, the core gains a huge... It gains a huge cube star. It gains a huge cube star. That's what it gains. It gains a huge cube star that uses to defend himself and take less damage. Don't text Sandra. That is what happens if you focus on your phone rather than the road. Rather than focusing on the road. Never use your smartphone, everyone. Never use yours. Never use your smartphone. Somehow you managed to get Cube Star in an easy track. The Cube Stars are coming. Oh no. It's arriving. The Cube Star army. The Cube Star army's arriving. Wow. When are you playing GT3? Because guess who's there? Oh no. Cubestar gameplay when, right? But by the way, wait, is it a starter car? Is the Cubestar a starter car? Or not? Or is a prize car? Or what? Well, okay, that I don't know. I wanna know. Yeah, it is a starter car. But wait, the usual 10,000 credits are enough? Or you need to like and it will be your start. Starter available. Oh, you know what? Dang, you know, maybe, you know what, I'm gonna, you know what? Maybe before going for the next run here on Gran Turismo 2, maybe a quick jump there with the Cubestar for the memes, maybe. Yeah, nah, you know what, why not? You know what, why not? Ping you for something in the Discord. You love it. I'm gonna check in a bit. Wait, let me check just now. Let me see. Where is the general of here? Oh, a cube. Oh no, it's a cube. No, it's a PT Cruiser. Oh no. Oh no, the PT Cruiser. Oh no. Ah, my heart. It hurts. The PT Cruiser. Cubestar in real life jump scare. No, I don't know if I already mentioned it. But like, years ago, there was this guy in my town who had the PT Cruiser. It really had a fucking PT Cruiser. And every single day for a few years, I was every single day I was seeing that freaking PT Cruiser. Every single day for a few years. And every single time that I saw that car, I was like, ew, the PT Cruiser. I think that car disappeared. Thank God it disappeared. By the way, is it me or am I not managing to do laps under 1 minute and 20 seconds in this last laps? Either I'm going too slow or I'm drifting too much. Probably the latter. Which, well, doing 120 or 121, it's still fine in the endurance race. But if it comes to doing the Gran Turismo All-Stars event, 121, it basically means that you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose with a 5-second gap, probably. Ouch. Or even more. You know what? I think I'm gonna get GT3 somewhere, and go for the Cubester run, Why not? All I wanna see, just for understanding more, like it will be but I have to prepare the save file for be able to do every single race. So yeah, but by the way, question: has anyone ever done a Gran Turismo 3 run where they try to see how many cars you actually need to beat the game? Like, what is the minimum amount of cars you need to beat the game? Ow. Playing very, very badly. I guess that for the first time I did a 122, aside from well, the lap where I did the pit. I think I'm not that sure. Still less than 123, which is the safe time for this endurance. But yeah. I guess that when I'm gonna pit next lap, the GT1 will overtake me. And then I have to wait for 2 more laps, right? Before seeing that car pitting. And after that, it will be just game over. As long as I don't make any mistake, it will be... Ouch. It will be over. Alright, there we go. The lap where we're going to pit. Imagine if when I do the GT3 run, I win the pink bits. Imagine. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, come. Two cube stars. Two cube stars. Double spin. Two cube stars. God damn it. I hope this is the last time I spin in this endurance. I really hope so. Let me see if I have the GT1 behind me. And I think I have it. And there it is. There it is. Eight seconds away. 8 seconds away. Interesting how... Well, I'm playing very badly. I'm like, overall, I'm not managing to do the laps this car can actually pull off. Ow. 11 seconds away. Okay, that like the GT1 will pit in 2 laps, I think, but still, that is not an excuse for going slow. Wall of death, wall of death. I hit one of the walls of death. The R11 reverse endurance was super hard in GT1. I never played GT1, so like I don't know about the R11 truck, and I don't know. I also don't know about well, GT1 in general, cause I never played that game. I really never played GT1. Never ever. And one day I should... I really should explore the world of GT1. I really should explore it. Ah, too wide. Damn it. Okay. guess in this lap I'm gonna... Yep. I saw the GT1. I saw the GT1. There it is. GT1 made a pit. And I did a 118.4. Finally I'm doing good laps. Not great, not really great laps, but good ones. No, are you kidding me? Come on, it was the R390's fault. It was the R390's fault. Come on. It wasn't my fault. It was the R390's. Like, did you see what it did? Ow, by the way. Alright, let's continue. I have to get my revenge on this freaking R390. I really have to. Goodness, it made me lose so many seconds over that mistake. No way, moron. Go away, I said. Get away from me. Ah, fine. Pray from that blue car. And by the way, lap record, I did a lap record just now. And I think that right now I'm having the pace for an even lower time. Let's see. I wonder if I managed to get a 116. If I manage to, like, it will be insane. No! Ah, damn it. Well, let's see if I can still get a best lap. Let's see. 7, 8. I don't think it's a best lap. That's unfortunate. No, it's still a best lap. 117.7 could have been much more better if it wasn't for that wall hit. Oh man. I did that turn very badly, damn it. I wanna try to set another best lap, you know. I really want to. Ah, damn it. I hit the walls. No! Dang! Dang! Damn it! With green tires too! I spun with green tires too. Well, now they're becoming lime green, but we have another Cubester, the sixth Cubester, the sixth, right? The fifth Cubester. Ow, I'm starting to go wide a lot. Either I didn't get the apex, but in any case, I'm getting closer and closer to the end of this run with this Italian car that made so many people get mesmerized by the power of it in real life with all the rally wins it got. And also here in GT2 by how powerful this car is for just having 355 horsepower. Although its driver sometimes suck. This car was so fantastic to play with. Just like all the other cars I bring, those being, as of now, the Miata, the MX-5 Miata, the 180SX, and the Tomicaira ZZS Coupe. And this run with a prize car, so technically either you receive this car as trade, or you do all license tests, at least IB, to be able to do the Apricot Hill endurance race. I mean, it's super easy. You can do it with any stock, well, not with any stock car. You just need a car that has at least, so if you go stock, I think you need at least 180 horsepower. So with just 10,000 credits, you can do it. Get this fantastic Stratos and do the entire game with it. And yeah, but at that point, you can just go for one of the starter cars. Actually, there are quite a lot of starter cars who can beat this game. And the 200 and the 180SX, which, well, in the PAL version it's called the 200SX for whatever reason. It's one of those starter cars, as you can buy them with the initial 10,000 credits. Other ones being the RX-7 GT Turbo 83 and even the Mazda 323 4-door interplay, which it's super strong. But in order to make that car go fast, you need the reverse gear. Otherwise, it will not have enough acceleration to win the GTWC. Or at least, yes, it can win the GTWC, but it needs to have no, I don't want to spin. It needs to... You need to get a grid that doesn't have the magical trio being the Venturi, the GT1, and the GT40. With reverse gear, it doesn't matter which opponent you face, you can win. And many more cars that you can buy with those 10,000 initial credits. Many more, there are many more. And rest assured that I'm gonna bring them. As well as some prize cards. I mean, I already spoiled that. Well, in the future, I'm gonna go for a Lotus Europa run. So yeah, there are so many cars that can beat Gran Turismo 2. If I have to count them, I have to write them down because my memory doesn't work well when it comes to stuff like that. But more than 10 for sure. I think close to 20 cars, actually. Actually close to 20 cars. It's time for the penultimum lap. Time for the penultimum lap. With the Italian monster. And I guess I'm gonna spend this lap and a half remaining in trying to overtake the R390 98 version, right? That is the 98 version or 97 version. I never remember the years of the cars. Well, it is time. One more straight. We're gonna go on to the final lap. Just one more lap. And I hope I'll manage to overtake the R390. Well, yeah, I think I'll be able. just need to go well in this turn and this turn. There you go. Final sector. One last turn. And here we are. The end. The end of this fantastic run where the Lancia Stratos completed every single event it can possibly do. All the nationals, all the internationals, every single special event aside from, well, the drivetrain events and the lightweight K-Car Cup and the K-Car Cup. All endurances and the GTWC. Everything completed. Again, in the runs I don't go for the rally events, but just rally races. Oh no! No, I don't think I'm gonna go for rally races. Cause again, I noticed that. Well, I'm gonna show you the reason why. I'm actually gonna show you the reason why I don't go for rally races. I know it's a thing related to the frame rate hack of the game, but playing at 30 frames per second, man, I'm not used anymore. Everyone, I'm not used anymore to play this game at 30 FPS. No, seriously. And again, I'm gonna show what happens in the third event. By the way, where does it appear? Delta HF, Delta S4, no. Saxo Megane Impreza. Astra Score Focus. Let me check where I face the Stratos. Tahiti, there you go. Alright, I don't have dirt tires. Let me go and buy them. Lol. Let me go and buy them. Tune. Tire. Dirt tires. Let's go with this little extra. This is actually really this is like extra. I'm gonna show at Tahiti Dirt Route 3 against myself basically. And well, it doesn't matter the ghost. I think I'll go for Type 3. I don't know. I actually don't remember like the difference between the ghosts. I think that if I remember correctly, like one shows the car, the Type 3 one. The others like show a blue. And look at what does, and there you go. Yep. That's what happens. When you have the 60 frames, the 60 frames per second hack. I guess it's I guess that is the reason. Wait, actually, let me check. Let me actually check. So let's go on the cheat list, go all the way down, and let me remove this one. Let me check if that's the reason. Wait. Maybe I need to exit. Well, you can beat the Escudo now. Yeah, well, like that's not fair. Like, you know, that is not fair at all. By the way, wait. Did I remove everything? Yeah, I removed that. So technically it should work, right? Or not. Well, let's stick with Type 3 Ghost. Let's see. I return with my latte. What's up? Looking at what happens when you put... Oh yeah, oh my gosh, the frame rate. Oh, yeah, actually it's the 50 frames per second cheat. Oh god, playing at 30 frames per second or less. Oh gosh, what is this? What is this? Ow. Oh god, I can't see. I really can't see. It feels, everything feels so, like the images, they're not fluid. And fuck me. My god, I also suck at rally. I don't think I have the good setup for the rally. Ow. And also the gears. They're not good. Cube Star. Oh, you summoned the Cube Star, right? Well, that's right. I was forgetting. Thanks for reminding me. And there we go. I lost, by the way. Oh dear. No, really, I can't stand this 30 frames. By the way, I lost. Haha, you lose. No, all right. No, I must win at least this race. At least this race, I must win it. At least this race. I'm gonna go for a setup. For an auto setup that is shorter. I mean, I can't reach 250 kilometers per hour here. So, yeah. Probably I'm gonna go like... this, I don't know. I just go random. Right now. I'm going random with the gears. Oh look, I have more acceleration now. Haha, look at that. I have much more acceleration now. It's still behind me. Interesting. First jump. Oh god, what is this? Thanks suspensions, I guess. And there you go, there's the win. There's the win against the Stratos. Look at that. I got the win. Haha, that's it. That's it, I got the win. Haha, lol. I got the win. Wow, now you know what? I wanna see the replay now. I really wanna see the replay. And time to remove the cubes there. I'm really curious to see like one turn that I did. Whoa. This one's great. This one is really great. Oh, and then look, whee! my gosh, what a suspension setting! It sucks so much. The replays in this game feel so much faster than the gameplay makes it seem. Love it. Indeed. Whoa! What a camera angle that was. What a camera angle that was. Gosh, what a bummer that I didn't manage to go for like a better drift there. Wow, in any case, wow, what a win. What a win here. What a win. What a win. You know what? No, now at this point I want to see if I can beat the Escudo. I'm curious to know. I'm really curious to know. Again, I don't typically go for dirt events, but I am curious. I really am. I wanna know. I just wanna know. And for this I need an even more acceleration. Let's see. That's just the free cubes there. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I wanna know. I just wanna know if I can win. Well, he goes. He goes away. And I spin. No, I already made a spin. Why? Oh, come on. Really? Ow. How far away am I? 12 seconds. Okay, wait, I'm 12 seconds away. I wanna try to go faster and see whether or not I can recover, or if that is Kodo just. Oh, are you kidding me? Why am I spinning now? Why am I spinning now? No, wait. I need to change the suspension setting. I really need to change the suspension setting because this is not working. I need to increase the stability of the car. I guess just that, right? I guess just that. This. And everything at 10, right? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if that works. He goes away. I am spinning even more. I am spinning even more. Okay, I see. What in the world? I didn't see the turn. I don't know this track at all. By the way, how many seconds away was I? And I spun again. Gosh, wait. "31 seconds away." Well, I basically lost, of course. Why am I spinning so much? Why am I spinning so much? I think I know the reason. Let me think. Technically, this should make the car way more heavier, right? What if I put... Wait, it was more stable like this? Let me think. If I was having problems, then just this. Stabilizers. I need to leave them this way. Maybe. I don't know. Let me try. Let's see. And by the way, I wanna go with no HUD. I don't wanna know the speed. I don't wanna know anything. Oh, it seems that I'm more stable now. It seems that I'm a lot more stable. I can see it. Much better. Much better. Eight seconds. 8 seconds away. Oh. Ow. I'm gonna go for the HUD again, because like I'm close to checkpoint 2. I just want to know how well I'm performing, or well, more like how badly I'm performing. But yeah, I don't have enough acceleration to catch the escudo. I can see it. I can really see it. 21. Okay, okay. That's just a huge loss. But again, I prefer seeing a loss rather than never trying. Rather than never trying. I prefer losing than never trying and never knowing. Alright, so after this loss, there you go. Oh, by the way, let me replace that the 50 frames per second sheet. Alright. So this car has won. It managed to beat every event it can do, well, aside from third events. Well, plus that third event against himself. So yeah, that's the end of season 4 of beating Gran Turismo 2 with a single car. I hope you enjoyed this season with the Lancia Stratos, cause I really had fun, just like with every single car. But I think this one made me have fun just a bit more. Just a bit more. Just because it has a completely different style from the rest. And by the way, like, I went from a Tommy Kaira playstyle that was a playstyle, a grip playstyle, where the car was literally glued to the road, to this car that it just wants to drift. Everyone, it just wants to drift. It really just wants to. And it's super funny. It's super funny. I think there's another Stratos opponent. Oh, really? Alright, everyone. That's it for today. Next time, I don't know if next stream, maybe next stream I'm gonna go for Sorry for the cough. Next time I'm gonna go probably for playing a bit Gran Turismo 3 with the cubes there, probably. Because I also need a bit of time in preparation for the next season of Gran Turismo 2, of beating Gran Turismo 2 with a single car. As, you know what? I'll decide just now. I'm gonna go for next season, Season 5 of beating Gran Turismo 2 with a single car. It will be done with the Peugeot 206. It will be done with the Peugeot. Again, it's super hard, but it's doable. And so I'm gonna go for it. But before that, I think I'm gonna do a stream where I'll stop a bit and again do that Gran Turismo 3 gameplay with the PT Cruiser. So yeah. Anyways, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this stream and all the episodes with the Lancia Stratos, or if you haven't seen them all, well, I hope you enjoyed the ones you saw. Cubestar gameplay tomorrow. Tomorrow, maybe. I am not sure though. I'm free from getting calls for extra work, for possible extra work. And I'm actually free for a month from those calls, so fantastic. That means that I have quite a lot of possible free time that I can spend on streaming. And I'll try to stream as much as possible. Naturally, if I have the energy to go for, because well, once in a while I get tired too. Work stuff and everything, you know, the usual. If I manage to tomorrow, it will be PT Cruiser gameplay on Gran Turismo 3, probably. And then again, next season of Gran Turismo 2 with one car, Peugeot 206. Prepare to become French, everyone. Prepare to become French. Prepare your baguettes. Cause we're gonna make France great with the Peugeot. Alright. Anyways, everyone, I gotta go. So thanks so much for watching, all of you. I hope you enjoyed again this stream and the episodes you saw. I hope you look forward for the next streams that I said just now, and see you all in the next stream, everyone. Bye bye, everyone.